waves. I have a hot topic on my hands today, as if all of my topics aren't hot, but I definitely have a hot one today. What is today's topic, or for some of you, tonight's topic? It is about Black Lives Matter. The co-founder's cousin, Keenan Anderson, he has been killed or he has died. Some of you may say that, some of you may say something else, but this was in relation to a situation involving the police. And I will show the entire footage. I have the full video, and we're going to get into this and we're going to find out, is he guilty? Is he innocent in this situation? Are the police guilty? Are the police innocent in this situation? Oh yeah, I told y'all, this is going to be a hot topic. It's probably going to trigger a lot of people. And up front, speaking of triggering, I need to put a trigger warning, a disclaimer. The footage may be graphic. The footage may offend those that are sensitive. Once I show it, again, this is the full footage. So I do want to go ahead and let you all know up front. All right. So you might want to hit mute or temporarily click off the video, but we're going to get into this and explain and dissect a whole lot of things. And I'm going to tell you all what I actually think. Okay. So for those of you that are here, I kindly ask that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, check out my membership. And for those of you that don't know, I am a life coach, consultant, spiritual master. I do a whole host of services. If it's business, if it's love, if it's career, spiritual, no matter what it is, I pretty much do it via video chat, video recordings, phone conversations, as well as in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So if that interests you, feel free to check out the description box here on this live stream, every video, or simply just go to brainwaves.com. I'm going to give you all a few minutes to come in. I want to see who's here. Hey, what's up, Sharina? Hey, what's up, Ayana? How you doing, Norma? If you're here and you're watching, feel free to come in and say hello. Also, for those of you that are here, if you would like to actually participate on this live show, meaning you can come on here, we can see your face, we can hear your voice. Or maybe you can't show your face, but we can still hear your voice. If that's something you would like to do, let me know if you're here in the live chat and you can come on and participate. Please keep in mind, I do not tolerate any trolling. I do not tolerate any disrespect, whether it is here actually on video or your voice, as well as in the live chat. So if you come here and do that, I will toss a hater out. I'm just letting y'all know up front. You will either get blocked, deleted, or I will make an educational example of you. So it's your choice, but that's how we roll around here. That's how we operate around here. Speaking of how we operate, I have now crossed over the threshold of a 2-minute warning. That is a thing that I do on my channel. That is a sports term where in about 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the footage. Again, disclaimer, the footage may be sensitive in nature. So if this is something that may offend you or you don't want to see, then hey, I had someone, a friend of mine, actually send me the footage, and it's courtesy of a journalist. So I don't want to disclose any names or what have you, especially because of the subject matter, but I have the entire thing and I'm going to show it here. All right. Give you all a few more minutes to come in. What's up, Cheryl Perez? Denise Gregg, that's what I'm talking about. What's up, Northwest ATL? What's up, DeNovo? Got Tracy in the building. Or is it, I'm sorry, is it Trace or is it Tracy? Hey, Kelly22. What's going on, Sharon Ashman? Again, if any of you want to actually participate on this show, please let me know. All you have to do is mention that you want to participate in the live chat here, and you can come on here and participate. And I can have multiple people. We can literally have a whole panel. I just want to let you know a little something different that you can experience over here at Brainwaves Advice Topics, LLC, that you will not get on all these other shows and these other platforms. They won't allow you most likely to come on, but I do. Okay. Again, reminder, no trolling. All right. please, keep it peachy. Y'all know how we do around here. So, what's up, Felicia? I'm sorry, Felicia. How you doing? All right, so I told you all you could participate. You got time to think about it. I'm going to give some people time to come in here, and I'm going to turn the music off and let you all hear the footage. Again, last chance, last call. This footage, if you have not seen it, is sensitive. It may trigger those that are sensitive. Could be controversial, upsetting, etc., etc. So I want to let you all know. You can't say I didn't tell you before I drop this footage. All right, that's your last warning. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the footage on the screen. It's pretty long. I'm not gonna do any commentary during the time of the footage because I want you all to see everything, hear everything. And once we get done with watching the whole thing, that is when I will go in and dissect and explain some things and let you all know what I think, especially me fitting the stereotype of Keenan Anderson. Okay, I would be able to fall into that stereotype. You all know what stereotypes are. We're all grown and sexy around here, so I shouldn't have to explain myself. But I will get into it in just a second. So let's go ahead and take a look at this footage. Stop the music. Sheesh. It's pretty long. That's all I have to let y'all know. And we're about to go ahead and essentially get into this thing, okay? All right, let's let her rip. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Get up to the side here. Get on the street. Hey, stop right there. Get up against the wall.
For those of you that don't know, that's Keenan Anderson with the gray long sleeve shirt on.
Get up against the wall real quick. Please. Okay, hold on a second.
Please, sir. I didn't need to, sir. Please.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm sorry.
156. Show me Code 6 on a TC not involved.
Please.
We're going to be Venice, west of Lincoln.
Oh, my God.
Driver. Make it a distance vehicle, please.
The car.
Okay, what happened?
I lost my key.
You lost your key?
Yes. I came and I had somebody fix my car for me, sir. Please, please,
okay,
sir.
Do me a favor. Sit down on your butt and sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed.
They're trying to kill me, please.
Who's trying to kill you?
I had a stunt today.
What?
I had a stunt today, sir.
You had what?
A stunt. No, that's a car.
Okay, what car were you driving?
BMW.
The BMW.
They're trying to put stuff in my car.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're going to try to. Please.
Stay down for me. Hey,
please.
Hey, stay
please.
Here. Stay here.
Sir, I need some water. Can you get some water? Please.
Stay here. I'll get you some water here in a second, okay?
Please.
Just have a seat up against the wall there,
yes,
okay? Have a seat against the wall.
Sir,
have a seat against the wall here.
Everybody got to see me, sir.
Have a seat against the wall over here.
I want people to see me.
Sure. Okay, you can sit right there then. If you want to be seen, sit right there. Sit right there if you want to have somebody see you.
Please.
Okay?
Please.
Just sit down for me a second here, okay?
Please, look,
sit down for me. Sit down.
Put a thing on me.
Sit down. I'm not putting anything. Come here. Sit down over here.
Please.
I don't want you in the road. Come here. I don't want you in the road. Come here.
Please.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Turn over!
Yes.
Turn over!
Yes, sir.
Over on your stomach! Get over on your stomach!
Hold on. Okay, please.
Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please.
You know what?
Help me, please. No, please help me. Help me, please. 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 Keenan, relax. Keenan, relax. Help! They're trying to kill me. Let them stop them. I'll take you. Hold on. We already have a unit helping you guys out, right? So, give us a second. We're going to try to set everything up so that way no one gets hit and there's no other vehicles.
I think the guy up there needs help though, because the guy's trying to run away. The guy who's driving this car.
Let's go get him. Let's go. Clean wall 56 coming.
Turn around. Turn over. Over on your stomach. Get over on your stomach. Hold on. Get down. Get down. Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please. Help me, please. No, please help me. Help me, please. Please. Keenan, relax. Relax. Watch out. Help. They're trying to kill me. Hey, stop him, I'll take you. Stop him, I'll take you. Relo's trying to kill me. I have stuff on YouTube. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Yes, sir. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Hey, please help me. Help. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. I'm going to tase you. Stop it right now. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Yes. I can't. Watch your elbow, partner. You're trying to judge for me. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Okay, stop it, or I'm going to tase you. Stop resisting. Please. Stop resisting. Please. I'm going to tase him. They're trying to kill me. Give me low. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't resist. No. Stop resisting.
Okay.
Stop it.
Help.
Stop it.
Help, please. Help.
Do not
I'm
move.
not resisting.
Do not move.
Okay.
If not, I'm going to tase you again.
Okay.
I got one.
Help me. Okay.
Here, hold on. Stop it. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Hold on. Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please.
You know what?
Help me,
Let's go.
No, please help me. Help me, please. Please. Keenan, relax. Help. They're trying to kill me. Stop him, Relo's trying to kill me. I have stuff on YouTube. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Yes, sir. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Hey, please help me. Help. These are actors. I'm going to tase you. Stop it right now. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Watch your elbow, partner.
You're trying to judge for me.
Stop it, I'm going to tase you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stop it, I'm going to tase you.
Yes.
Stop resisting.
Please.
Stop resisting. Give me your arms.
Please.
I'm going to tase you. They're trying to kill me. Help! Help! Stop it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Stop it. Yes, sir. Don't resist. No. Okay. Stop resisting. Okay. Stop it. Help. Stop it. Please. Help. Do not move. Do not move. If not, I'm going to take you again. Okay, I got one. Okay. Here, hold on. Stop it. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. I got to put that. Cut 14.5. Sure. You think I killed, right?
A portion of this incident was also captured by a witness on their cellular phone.
That guy right there, he caused that accident. He was trying to steal my car. Yeah, the police is doing the right job right now. Don't think that the police is abusing him. He was trying to go away.
I think that guy's in a very paranoid state.
I'm an Uber driver and he was trying to steal my car when he hit the other car right there.
Was he in the car?
Huh? Yeah, he was in the BLM. That's a taser. Yeah. They used the taser, right? Oh. No, that's the Oh! Help me!
Relax.
No, this is an act! This is an act! They're not Stop it! Help me! Right up? Okay, no.
Giving up?
Just revive me. They're trying to kill me. Oh!
No.
Oh!
He'll be trying to kill you.
Oh, Kilo! 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 Kilo!
Listen up. Okay. No, listen up. You want to walk? Just getting your walk? Yes. Oh, no. You're good. Huh? You good? Off and on, off and on. All right.
I got him on the ground over there just sitting on his own, and then he took off through the traffic, right? I don't know. They think I killed Kilo. They think I killed Kilo.
All right.
Help me! Please! Please!
Blackman.
They're trying to sedate me. I know too much. Kilo!
Wow. 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 Y'all, I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to talk about with this video. Okay, first of all, it's a pretty long video. It's 11 minutes, 37 seconds worth. I wanted you all to see the official footage. I actually had it. I was one of the first people who had it. I just didn't have time to put it out because I'd be busy and, I'm a family man and et cetera, et cetera. So I can't always release everything. Plus, I have to prepare for these live streams. You know what I'm saying? I always come in, give y'all receipts because it's too much clickbaiting out of here and people saying stuff and doing stuff. But I had to show y'all some things here. Okay? Now, I do want to say right off the bat, the entire situation is just messed up. There's no other way of saying this is not a good situation for anybody. No one wins here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way, state this up front. And if anyone comes in here later, I need you all's help. If I'm in the middle of explaining something and someone comes into my live chat later, acting stupid, not hearing what I've already stated and explained, I need you all's help to please remind them that I already went over certain things. And, there's an etiquette when you're late to joining. You need to keep your mouth shut until you figure out what's going on and what's what. That's a whole nother conversation. I can do a live stream just with that. But I need you all's help to let these people know, hey, he already explained this. Hey, he already went over this, etc., etc. You know, or go watch the beginning of the live stream. All right. So I wanted to take a little break on the standard direction of celebrity deletions, even though this technically applies. For those of you that are new, I'm using the word delete because there's enough reference to the KI, double L, or double hockey sticks word, and sewer, ride, and the D word that rhymes with breath. There's a lot of reference to that, and I don't want to freak out the YouTube algorithm. So we're going to try to say delete, passing, off, something to that extent. Now, Keenan Anderson, as of now, you know, or a couple of hours or whenever, he has been deleted. Okay, he's no longer with us due to cardiac arrest as a result of all of this taking place. But there's more to the story, and it's not just through and through. Okay. Now, I do want to explain this because I'm a black man. Let's just cut to the chase. Okay. It don't take rocket science to figure out that I'm a black man and I've had my fair share of running with the police. I've had K9 units pulled on me, dogs, all types of stuff. I've had guns pulled on me. I've been in the country in the middle of nowhere. I've been in sundown town. Somebody go Google what a sundown town means. I've been in all types of situations. I've been alone. I've been with my wife. I've been with just me and my son at times. I've been with other people. I've been in other people's cars. I've been in groups. I've been with all types of races, ages. I've been in all types of vehicles, some flashy, some common, all times of the day, all times of the night. I've been in situations that were local. I've dealt with black cops, white cops, green cops, yellow cops, purple cops. So I understand, and I just want to state this up front. As a black man, I have the right to speak on this situation, especially based upon my experiences and knowing what it's like. Because after all, we're talking about Black Lives Matter. You know, the cousin of the co-founder. So, you know, I can't come under criticism for that. Maybe under what I'm saying or what I'm about to say, but I just want to go ahead and state that up front. I've been in many situations with the police. I know good cops, I know bad cops, all areas, different states, regions, you name it. I've traveled, I've been around, and I've had these experiences, and I know others that have these experiences. So I just want to state this up front for anyone who comes into my live chat that is here, anyone that comes back to watch this video later. I have a lot of experience with the police on both sides. I know a lot of officers. Some officers are my clients. Some of the things that I do right now, I'll kind of get into and explaining it. I understand what it's like and what goes through an officer's mind. It's a whole lot. So I just want to state that up front. I'm not just somebody fanboying, fangirling, watching the video, just giving my opinion and not stating any facts of what takes place in these scenarios. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to rewind the video and I'm going to start talking about some things. Okay, and I just want you all to really understand it. So I'm going to kind of shift gears a little bit and put me a little smaller so that you all can see the footage more so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to rewind it. And we're going to look at this from the beginning, and I'm going to start breaking some things down, okay? So let me go ahead and hit play, and we're going to see what's what. Okay, so right now the officer's doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, right off the bat, I want to stop the video right off the bat, okay? I'm stopping this for a reason. Did y'all see how this gentleman started running? I have to just point I have to put these things out. The gentleman started running right off the bat. He's saying, please help me, but then it's like he's running from the police. Let's take a look again, just in case y'all missed it. Okay, so y'all saw that one time he's running. Maybe that could be confusion. Okay, We'll chalk that up to confusion. But check this out. Just keep watching. Now, I also want to rewind because I don't know if you've noticed the people in the background are pointing to him like something's wrong. You see, do y'all see this? See, their faces are blurred, but y'all see how the officer pulled up here and then they're pointing like, hey, this person did something. So you have multiple people. I see one person. Let me see if I can back it up and pause it real quick. Okay, right off the bat, I see one person here, two people, three people. There's potentially four. I don't know if someone's here. I have to play it. And then also someone's getting out of this. I don't know if that was the escalator. I don't know, this black vehicle, whatever, this black truck or SUV. Someone's potentially getting out. So you have multiple witnesses here, all in agreement, pointing towards this individual. Now, one could say they could be conspiring against this individual, setting this individual up. That could be the case. But generally, when you have multiple people pointing in direction, like that's the person, take a look at that person, it's probably something up there. Okay, it's probably something up. Remember, this officer right now is just responding. All right, he's not even doing it. He's responding, trying to see what's up. So just take a look.
Get off to the side here. Get on the street.
Okay, so even at this point in time, he's claiming that someone's trying to delete him. Remember, we're trying to use the delete word or off word instead of using the KI double hockey sticks word, okay? So I want to show you, I'm going to rewind this. He's talking about, and look at where he's pointing at. He's pointing towards all of those individuals over there, okay?
Get off to the side here. Get on the street.
Did y'all see how he pointed over there? Y'all see that, right? Do y'all see his hand? He's pointing in this direction towards the people that I just showed you all. Okay, so let me back up a little bit more. Okay, so he's pointing towards all of these people over here saying that they're trying to delete him. Okay, I'm going to go back even further back to the beginning. You all tell me if it looks like all these people were actually trying to delete him. Okay? So he pointed over there. Okay, I want y'all to see if it looks like these people are actually trying to charge at him, if they're making any threatening gestures, if their voice sounds threatening. I'm explaining some things like this from this perspective for a reason, okay? Because a lot of times when people see footage, they get all emotional and they get all caught up. And when you need to dissect situations like this, you cannot put emotions and feelings into it. You've got to put facts. You've got to put figures. You've got to figure out what's going on. Okay, and law enforcement are trained to do this. I'm actually trained to do that, not by law enforcement, but I do understand. Okay, and I've been in situations on both sides of the fence. I'll kind of get to that in a little bit, but I just want y'all to see. Does it look like from what we're seeing right here? Now, I know people can change up when the popo show up, when the police shows up, but does it look like these individuals either have weapons? He's saying they're trying to delete him. Does it look like they have any weapons? Does it look like they're out of breath? They've been doing any threatening gestures? Does it look like they're huffing and puffing? These are all types of things and clues that I want you all to pay attention, that this is through the eyes of a police officer. These are the things that they're looking at. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue. I just want to point it out. Does it look like any of these people are doing this? It looks like they're calm. They're just standing calm and pointing. Meanwhile, I'm going to back up one more time. I'm doing this for a reason. They are calm, okay? and pointing while you have Mr. Keenan here erratic. Look how he's like, please help me. He's running, and I understand it could just be that. I'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna let it play now. So the officer asked, "Is he the driver?" And they just said, "This guy."
Get on the street. Hey, stop right there.
Okay,
Against the wall.
I want to explain something to y'all. Anytime a police officer gives you orders, gives you instructions, y'all have to understand this. They are an extension of the law. Okay? People every day, all day, day. I'm not going to even say every day, day. You should know what day means. Are trying to delete these officers, have no respect for the law, hate the law, etc., right? This is the perception that a lot of people have, okay? Especially people that match my skin color. Oh yeah, this is going to be controversial. Oh yeah, I'm going there. Y'all know I'm going to go there, right? Okay, so when an officer gives you a command to do something, he says, get up against the wall. If you do not comply, okay, regardless of what's going on, if you do not comply, you have already communicated to that officer that you have no intentions of listening to what that officer is trying to do. So when that officer is trying to make sense of what's going on, notice how the officer went after him to try to see what's going on. Okay, why are you running? What's going on? Dude is claiming, Mr. Anderson is claiming that they're trying to delete him, right? But again, when an officer gives you a command, you are disobeying the law. You're technically breaking the law. I don't care if it's right. I don't care if it's wrong. But when an officer gives you a command and you don't listen, especially when you're exhibiting this type of behavior, you're communicating a whole lot. Disrespect and a whole lot of things. So again, I want to back up just a few seconds where he first told him to get on the street. Right here. Okay? Right here, the officer is saying, get on the street. Okay, you can say, get on the street. He didn't listen. He's still pointing and stuff. That's understandable. Just keep watching.
Hey, stop right there.
Okay, he told him to stop right there. He kind of sort of complied with that. He still was running, but he stopped. And now the officer's telling him to get on the wall. He's still talking and not.
Get up against the wall.
Okay, now, again, the officer said, get up against the wall. Okay? The officer just said, get up against the wall. He did not say, get on the ground. He didn't say doing anything. Again, I have to make this very clear to people because I'm doing this because I don't want nobody else to get deleted. And I told y'all I had a lot of run-ins with the police. A lot of stuff, I was innocent. Most of the situations, I was 100% absolutely innocent. They had nothing to do, wasn't doing nothing knuckleheaded, nothing suspicious, no behavior. It's just a part of life, okay? When they tell you to do something, you have to exercise discretion because he's repeatedly not listening. And I just want y'all to see, he's pointing to the wall, making it very clear where you need to be. Yet, dude is down on the ground. Okay, yes, he might be down on the ground. You're looking like, well, he got down on the ground, but he did not comply with the officer's orders. Okay, I'm going to continue. Well, we're only getting started with this. Okay?
Wait, please. Okay, hold on a second.
Please, sir, I didn't need to, sir, please.
Hold on, okay? I'm sorry. 156, 76 on a TC not involved.
Please.
We're going to be Venice, west of Lincoln.
I want y'all to hear how calm the officer's talking. Do y'all hear? He's just giving the code, giving, reporting what's going on, making the call in that he's responding to a traffic collision. Okay? And he's just giving you information. Do y'all hear how calm he's talking? Meanwhile, Mr. Anderson here, the whole time just freaking out. That's understandable. Things happen. We get it. Emotions run high, etc., etc. But I'm saying all these points because I want y'all to think about all of this before we come to a conclusion here. Okay, so this officer is not responding negatively, not being disrespect. He's saying, sir, he's being very respectful. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Okay, even when he wasn't complying. Okay, even when he wasn't complying, he still was being respectful. So let's listen.
Hey, stop right there.
He said, hey, stop.
Get up against the wall.
Just get up against the wall.
Get up against the wall. Get up against the wall. Get up against the wall real quick.
See?
Okay, hold on a second.
He's like, hold on, trying to be calm.
Hold on. Okay? I'm sorry, Mary, what person? Can you code 6 on a Tuesday,
Hey, God is gangster.
Please. It would be Venice, west of Lincoln.
Y'all hear how calm he is? Okay, so let me rewind that right there. Did y'all see what he said? He says possible. I'm gonna put it back on the screen. Possible DUI. Okay, let me explain something to y'all. When you're an officer, you're trained to figure out if someone's under the influence, if someone's acting erratic, if someone's behavior and actions don't add up. Now, remember earlier, Mr. Anderson here was talking about they were trying to delete him, right? They're trying to delete him. But yet, when you look at those people, it don't look like nothing. You don't get any type of signs and evidence so far that that's the case. Okay, I'm not 100% ruling that out, but it's a high probability. It sure don't look like they was getting bucked. Don't look like they was trying to delete him or do anything threatening to him at that. But what it does look like here is Mr. Anderson's behavior seems suspect. The way he running around a vehicle, running in front of the officer's vehicle, you giving him instructions, he's not complying. He's seeing something's going on. It sounds like somebody might be on something. Okay, so I do want to establish that. And when you have a trained eye and you have experience, you can recognize stuff like that real quick. Real quick. See, a lot of people are not trained, so you can't recognize this. Oh, I recognize it. I'm going to get to that in a second. Okay, so I want y'all to pay attention to what he called and reported in.
Venice, west of Lincoln.
See, there's Lincoln right there. So you see what's calm. I need additional units because he's dealing for possible DUI. And once again, when someone's under the influence, there is no telling how they will react. A person that may not do anything, a person that may comply, may be non-confrontational, etc., etc. When they're under the influence, all bets are off. Okay? And remember, an officer's job is to keep Mr. Anderson safe, keep him from hurting himself, keep these other people safe, keep the drivers, anyone, pedestrians walking by, as well as himself. He got to keep himself safe. All right? Y'all got to keep this in mind going into this situation. All right? So that's why he called additional units, because he's like, okay, dude ain't listening. Mr. Anderson's not listening here, et cetera, et cetera. I'm probably going to need some help. Okay? And trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm pacing it and I'm painting this and putting these pieces together for a reason. What's up, Rise Above? Anything?
Okay, what happened?
I lost my key.
You lost your key.
Yes.
Okay, so he's claiming he lost his key. What does losing your key have to do with a collision, number one? And if you lost your key, like, how is your vehicle out in the street? Like, what? Something's not making sense here. Do y'all see what I'm trying to say? He's not, okay, he went from they're trying to delete me to I lost my key, okay? I'm just trying to explain this, y'all, because everybody's going to get emotional. Oh, it's another black man. He got deleted with being involved with the police. Let's fight for justice. Let's do this. Okay, and most of the time, a lot of times, the police do be dead wrong. They be guilty. All get out guilty, okay? However, let's continue. So far, it's not looking like it. So he says, yes, I came and had somebody fix my car. Okay, let me back it up. I'm going to just let this part play a little bit.
Car.
Okay, what happened?
I lost my key.
You lost your key.
Yes. He ain't gonna have somebody fix my car for me, sir.
please, please.
Okay, do me a favor. Sit down on your butt.
Okay, why is he freaking out and getting scared when this officer is stationary? Y'all saw how he got up. He was down on his knees. The officer said, okay, he's not going to go up against the wall. He's not listening, but he's down on his knees and we're having a dialogue. Maybe I can figure out what's going on and we can kind of solve this thing and get some type of resolution peacefully, right? Okay. But, you know, Mr. Anderson wants to jump up. This officer is not waving his hand. He's not doing anything threatening. He's straight chilling. I want y'all to see this, okay? Just watch. The officer is not even moving.
Somebody fix my car for me, sir.
See how states.
Okay, do me a favor. Sit down on your butt and sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed.
See how calm the officer is?
I had a stunt today.
What?
Okay, the officer says, what? And I'm like, whatting too? What in the world is a stunt? You went from someone's trying to delete you to you had a stunt? Like, what in the world is going on? What do you mean you had a stunt? What, like?
Sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed. Who's trying to kill you?
His response. Okay, I gotta break this down. The officer just asked, who is trying to delete you? And he's pointing over in that direction. His response is, I had a stunt today. Let me ask y'all, what in the flying flip, there's some other stuff I want to say, but what in the flying flip does he mean by he had a stunt today? What's up, Raw Vision Productions? Exactly. So is he trying to say that this whole thing is a stunt? Okay, so what is it? Is it a stunt? Now, y'all know you heard earlier he was talking about the police here are fake and that, you know, but yet you see the official body cam information and the numbers. So y'all could go look that up and verify and prove that this is not fake. Y'all can run at the top right corner of the screen. Y'all can run that information, match it with the police, match it with the time, match it with an officer, match it with the location. Need I continue? Okay. What is going on? He said they're trying to delete him. So is it a stunt? Are they trying to delete him? Y'all see how right off the bat, none of this is what coming out of his mouth is making any type of sense. His behavior is not making sense. Also, look at his face right now. And I caught this a lot of times during this whole thing. He looks like he's smiling. Do y'all see his face? Look at his face. Oops, I got the words back on the video. My bad, y'all. It does that. Look at his face down there. Do y'all see how it looks like he's smiling? Like he's happy to say, I had a stunt today. So are you upset? Are you happy? No, it's all good, Raw Vision Productions. I understand why you laughing. This is absolutely crazy. Like, I get it. It's not a funny situation, but his behavior is funny. He acting suspect. Okay? Like I said, everybody else is over there chilling. You got the whole crowd like, yeah, they point, it's him. But he pointing, it's like, it's them. Talking about he had a stunt. So I'm going to rewind. It's just a pinch. Okay, look at his facial expression every time. He looking like he happy. Look at that. Can y'all see his facial expression? Can somebody see his facial expression? He looking like he happy. So I'm gonna run this back again. Okay. I see him smiling again. Right there, again. He's smiling again. How many times is this man smiling? Okay, is this, y'all see that? Is this something that he's happy to do? If you're threatened for your life, there will be no smiles on your face. But he's saying, please don't. Please, sir. This is his response. He's saying, please don't. So you're saying words that are like, I'm scared, help me, help me. But then yet you're smiling. So who's pulling the stunt, y'all? I want y'all to see this. And this is not the first time he smiled. Like, he happy about this. He's like, yes. Did he pull a stunt to stage this accident, stage a collision, or whatever it is that he's doing. Y'all do know that people do this stuff to get views and get likes. Like, I gotta expose something before I continue. This is a true problem on YouTube and social media. Y'all know y'all got channels that literally create videos, that literally get in situations with people, making y'all believe that it's a real situation, but it's fake. You see what I'm saying? They'll deliberately do stuff to people, not do stuff, find them in places and situations just to get clicks, just to get views, just to get likes. Y'all want to talk about clickbait? This is like the epitome of clickbait. Was it CJ so cool? He got what, like 8.83 million subscribers here on YouTube. He did the same thing, talking about he got broke into his house at 3 o'clock in the morning and he got shot 4 times, and shown an Instagram video from the hospital, and you can see how all that stuff was staged. These people stage these things, y'all. People have all types of issues. You don't think that this officer is putting 2 and 2 together? When you do nothing but stay around this, that's why he called for backup. He's like, yeah, I'm going to need some help with this. I'm going to need some proof. Okay, before people get into this. Now, all of a sudden, he went out in a blaze of glory. So you got to be careful what you stage and what you do and the situations you try to put yourself in for likes, for views. So y'all know I don't get down like that here. Everything I do is authentic. What you see is what you get. Come check me in the streets and see if what you get ain't real. Some of y'all here in this chat know me personally. I ain't gonna say no names, but some of y'all know me personally. And y'all know what you see here on camera, on the gram, as they say, on Instagram, what you see here on YouTube, that's what you gonna get in the streets. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Just like how I'm boldly putting stuff out here like this, I'm bold out here. People be faking the funk, doing this type of crap, and they will put anyone's life at stake and anyone's risk, like anyone at risk, including themselves. Jeopardize reputations and all of this stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna continue, but I want y'all to see how happy he is. He's smiling. He's like, yes, I get to say, but he's saying, please don't, please, sir. Okay, I'm the only one talking about this. I done seen all them videos here on YouTube. Y'all know I always put what the videos on the screen. I'm the only YouTuber that nobody does that. None of these big channels. I'm not gonna name anybody. I see them all. I pretty much watch just about them all. I know what's what. Nobody does the stuff that I do. That's why y'all here. I'm a threat to even them because they don't do the stuff that I do. I know they see me. They like, dang, this brother here real. They know not to come over here. I don't start nothing. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. I don't mess with them. I treat them with respect. But don't come over here messing with me. You clown me, it's gonna be something. I don't play that. I don't play that. I ain't the one. I treat people with respect and with love, but you ain't gonna come over here and be disrespecting, trying to troll me. It's gonna be on. I'm just letting y'all know that's how I operate, how I roll. I command respect because I give respect. I got respect from the police. I got respect from the thugs. I got respect from rich people, poor people, homeless people, all types of walks of life. Because I give them same people respect. I give the police respect. I give the thugs respect. I give homeless people respect. I give rich people respect, and everybody in between. But you ain't gonna be disrespecting me, because I got a lot of people too that got my back as well. Some of which I just got finished naming. Because they know I give people respect. Y'all know what I do here. I'm saying all this for a reason. Okay? So now, I'm going to back it up a little bit more, and I want you to watch how many times he smiles. You're going to have to pay close attention, and this is not the end of him smiling. Oh, I'm about to break this thing down like a pound, so I'm backing it up. Okay, we're going to go, let's just go all the way back to the rip, and I want y'all to see how many times he smiles. Y'all gonna have to pay attention. He's smiling a lot.
Driver? Get off to the side here. Get on the street. Hey, stop right there.
See, he was smiling even there.
Wall. Get up against the wall. Get up against the wall. Get up against the wall real quick.
Please.
Okay, hold on a second.
Please, sir. I didn't need to, sir. Please.
Hold on,
Please.
okay?
I'm sorry.
156. Show me Coach 6 on a TC not involved.
Please.
It's going to be Venice, west of Lincoln.
Oh my God.
And why you gonna be scared when you got the police right there? You worried about somebody trying to delete you and you got the
Okay,
police.
what happened?
I lost my key.
You lost your key?
Yes. I came and I had somebody fix my car for me, sir. Please, please,
Okay,
sir.
do me a favor. Sit,
please.
hey,
Sir, please.
sit down on your butt and sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed. Sit with your legs crossed.
They're gonna try to kill me, please.
Does it look like somebody trying to delete him?
I had a stunt today.
What?
I had a stunt today, sir.
You
I
had
need to.
you had what?
A stunt.
What the heck is a stunt?
Okay, what car were you driving?
BMW.
The BMW.
They're gonna try to put stuff in my car.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're gonna try to.
Okay, wait. He said they were. Okay, hold on. He said that they were trying, and then he went back and said that they were going to. Okay, so which one is it? They were trying or they were going to?
Like, no, that's a car.
Okay, what car were you driving?
BMW.
The BMW.
They're gonna try to put stuff in my car.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're gonna try to.
Okay, y'all saw that. One more time.
BMW.
The BMW.
They're gonna try to put stuff in my car.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're gonna try to.
Oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay, two different things I gotta break down just so y'all can see on the screen. Every interaction and dialogue with this individual, Mr. Anderson, makes no sense. His behavior makes no sense. His response makes no sense. What he's saying is making no sense. His facial expressions are making no sense. Do you see what I'm saying? Do y'all see what I'm trying to point out here? Then he says they are trying to put stuff. When you say they're trying, you are saying that they're actually doing it. When that's an action word, trying, the tense, they're in action, they're in motion of doing this, at least prior to, the officers showing up. But then he turns around and says this.
Who's trying to put stuff in your car?
They're gonna try.
Then he goes back and says, well, they're going to try to. So what is it? And his facial expressions when I pause makes no sense. So let's move on to the next part, right? Y'all got to understand how an officer sees it and how people see it when you take emotions out.
Hey, stay here. Stay here.
Sir.
Okay, so why is he getting up when the officer is begging him like, please stay here? The officer's trying to figure out what's going on, see if he can help Mr. Anderson, see if the other people are at fault. That's why he also called for backup so that they can also do the same thing with the other people there and try to figure out, that's what officers do at collision sites, right? They go talk to all parties involved, figure out what's going on before they write up a report, cite anybody, call, whoever, unless it's someone's injured and they got to call and maybe do that at a later date. But y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Why is he getting up? Okay? Why is he getting up? He been sitting here all this time. 7 minutes, now you getting up and getting up quick. Okay, he's getting up with his hands, and I want y'all to see, why is he looking away from the officer? Is someone over in that direction? No. Y'all remember when you saw the video, he ran in that direction. So he's getting up figuring like, I'm about to run over here and get out. Like, is he staging this? Is this a part of a stunt? Because he did say the word stunt earlier. See, as soon as something go bad, as soon as your clickbait videos and your stunts or whatever it is that you're trying to do goes wrong, then everybody want to holler justice. You know, that's what be tripping me out when people out here doing knuckleheaded stuff. They breaking the law, they doing bad stuff, and then when something happened to them, because you reap what you sow. Not every situation is innocent. We always want to holler the race card and holler this. We've got to do better. And why am I saying this? Because I don't want nobody else getting deleted. I don't want nobody else trying to do stuff for views and clicks. Y'all know people desperate for stuff. People will literally do anything. Okay? Why is he looking off? And the officer has his hand out like, wait a minute. Please wait. What are you doing? The officer still calm. He's like, hey, mother baby. He's not doing anything like that. He's like, wait. Like, what do you do? Like, wait, like, hold on. Okay? He's looking over there. I'm gonna hit play again.
Stay down for me. Hey.
He said, stay down. And then he's looking like he's happy to get up and do this. Like, it's like an act. Okay, the officer said, stay down. But look at his facial expression. He like, yeah, I'm about to get up and run. I'm about to do this thing. Charles Conroy says it looks like a fake or psyop. But did he really get deleted? From the information that has been reported from a journalist, yes, he actually did get deleted. Okay, now he's saying, remember earlier, or should I say later in the video, he said earlier, meaning when I showed the entire footage through without interruption, he said that these officers here are actors. Who's really the actor? Is it the officers or is it you? Because like I said, y'all can go look up this information here. Okay, that's why this is here on the screen. This is the timestamp, the date. People can make calls. Y'all can check this up. You can see exactly which body it was on. All of that. That connects everything together. He's looking pretty happy to do this right now. Like he acting in a movie. Like, yeah, I'm about to act. He looks real happy right here. Like, yeah, like, okay, so I had dialogue with the officer. Now I got to go to the next scene. I got to make this look real and believable. So y'all finna get up. I'm finna run. See, they ain't finna get me. They ain't finna delete me because I got my hands up. I'm playing the game, right? I'm playing the part. But sometimes when you play like this, why you don't play around like this? This ain't nothing to play with.
Hey, stay here. Stay here.
Sir, I need
Stay
some water.
here.
Now, who in their right mind gonna sit up here and ask for water while you're being detained by an officer? Like, hi, excuse me, officer, can I just leave you and disappear without resolution and you trust me to come back? I mean, come on now. Who in their right mind would even say something like that? Maybe somebody that's not in their right mind or someone that's playing a game here. Okay, see, I want to debunk this and show you all a lot of this fakery and foolery is taking place. I tried to tell y'all, it's not just big celebrities and big people. You got people in between, people small. Now, he is someone kind of big because he's connected to the co-founder by way of relation, being a cousin of the co-founder of the Black Lives Movement. So, let me continue.
Stay here.
He keeps looking over there and he's looking pretty happy.
Here, I'll get you some water
See,
here in a second, okay?
y'all see how happy he's looking? Can somebody explain to me why he's looking happy? Okay? I'm not saying this man is necessarily guilty. I'm not saying the officer's guilty. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying the officer's innocent. But what I'm trying to break down is, can y'all see what I'm seeing? And based upon this experience here, what in the world is going on? He's looking happy. Y'all see this smiley face right here? In the background on that black sign where it says Deuce Customs. See what I'm circling right here? See this smiley face? He's smiling just like that. He's happy. Look at his eyes. His eyes, those are eyes of excitement. Those are not eyes. See, people don't be paying attention to stuff, man. Y'all gotta learn how to read body language and look at all of this. His eyes look like he's excited. He looks happy. He's like, those are like, yay eyes, not like, okay, keep watching.
Just have a seat up against the wall there, okay?
See, wait a minute. Did y'all see how he wanted to make sure that the camera caught him and caught his face? Look at this. Look how he's making eye contact to make sure that the camera, he ain't even looking at the officer. He's looking at the officer's body cam. Okay? Because I got to stand up for you. The body cam will be over here. You see what I'm saying? The officer, it's not over here on this side. It's over here on this side. So he's not looking directly at the officer. He's looking at the body cam. Okay? I just want to paint this picture. He's doing this. His eyes are all on the body cam. Y'all, I know how this stuff works. But see, people want y'all, just like y'all see here with the title, y'all want to, they want you to fall. Oh, he's a father. He's an educator. My wife's an educator. My father is a retired educator. I do a lot in the school system myself, as I mentioned. Okay? Who's pulling the stunt now? It don't look like the officer's stunting. Look like the officer's doing his job. But it sure look like he's stunting because he's not even looking to the officer when the officer's saying just have a seat up against the wall there. Is that why he's not complying? Because he's too busy trying to create like a conflict? See, he probably thought, oh, I know how to get this. I'm going to create a conflict and make it look like this officer was in the wrong. And I'm going to play the race card. And I'm going to do this. I'm about to blow up and be famous. You know, I'm connected to the Black Lives Movement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm about to set it off. I'm about to set it off. See, everybody's just so emotional when they watch this video. Oh my God. What is happening? Another black man. When is this police brutality gonna stop? I'm tired of this racism. Somebody please. See, that's what they want y'all to do. The same thing they want y'all to do with Takeoff. Okay, when Quavo did that fake tribute video. Yeah, I said it. Fake tribute. Okay, I'm putting it out on. I'm saying it. Y'all think I'm hiding here? They know who I am. They know where I'm at. Fake tribute video. Once y'all get caught up in the emotions. Same thing with Miss Allison Hoker. All these deletions. Want y'all to get caught up emotionally. Okay, you got to master your emotions. You need to be in control of your emotions. Remember, I'm a spiritual master. I got to deal with emotions all day. I'm going to throw zodiac sign in. I'm a Cancer. We're the most emotional zodiac sign of the entire zodiac spectrum. You want to talk about emotional roller coasters, highs, lows, highs, lows. If anybody knows how to master emotions, it is moi, okay? And I'm just putting this out here because I want y'all to see something. Look at where his eyes are. He's not responding to the officer's commands. He's talking crazy. He's acting erratic. He can't sit still. He's not making eye contact. Do you see how all this is going? He keeps trying to move to something or run, and he's saying someone's trying to delete him, but there ain't nobody in sight. After all, this was 7 minutes after that we're looking at right now. Okay, so who's trying to delete him? You hear no bucks, nobody yelling, no obscene words, no bangs. You don't hear nothing. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? So let me continue to play this.
Wall there, okay? Have a seat against the wall. Have a seat against the wall here.
Somebody got to see me, sir.
Have a seat
I don't want
against
to be
the
in this
wall
light.
over here.
I want people to see me.
Sir.
Do you see what he's saying? He's saying he wants people to see him as if they don't see him already over there in the corner. And see, there he goes looking at the people that he left. He's like, I want them to see me. I want people to see what I'm doing. Why you want people to see you so bad? You're doing something to seek attention. You don't think the officer can peep game? Man, see, people be thinking that these officers are stupid. They deal with this stuff day in and day out. They deal with all types of characters, all types of situations. And if they don't directly deal with it, their partners and they're anybody in their squad or what have you, they're dealing with this. They're talking about this. This is their job. This is their life. They have seen everything. I talk to officers all the time. They got some stories. We be talking about stories. I got stories for them. They got stories for me. We be talking. Look how he's looking. He licking his mouth like, Yeah, I'm about to get it. I'm about to make this happen. Yeah, my story's going good. I want to be seen. Let me run this back. Whole time the officer saying, "Sir, can you sit? Sir, can you sit?" He's not yelling. He's not fussing. He's not being confrontational. Okay. Talon Lance, what are you talking about? Y'all are slow. You talking about it's so people can see him if something happens. Talon Lance, you're not making any sense. Okay? And let me explain something to you. You're about to get blocked. Dude is not doing anything. If you're just now joining me, as I mentioned this earlier, I've already broken this down. You know, only someone who lacks intelligence, or they're under the influence, or maybe they have a mental disability, okay, or some scenario that fits that scenario, would not be acting erratic when an officer for 7 minutes, 10 minutes has been telling you to comply, to sit, to stop moving, to get up. You talking about he doing this if something were to happen? What's gonna happen to him if he's sitting down right there? And where he's sitting down, he's still visible. Y'all see all the cars right there? Y'all see how people can see him across the street? Man, get out of here with that ignorant mess. Just ignorant. Y'all see how stupid people are. Man, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Talon Lance, talking about he doing this to be seen if something's gonna happen. What is gonna be? Only thing that's happening is how ignorant he's looking. Because if he was sitting down, the officer was not being confrontational. See, this is why I'm trying to break this down. See, everybody want to come on and spin this. Oh yeah, the officer show me where the officer was getting bucked. Can somebody show me and explain to me in this video? Can somebody say, hey, Brainwaves, run this video back and show me how the officer was being irate, raising his voice? I've told y'all I've dealt with officers being irate, raising their voice, got an attitude, bad day, etc., whatever it is, coming there right off the rip, questioning you, stereotyping you. I've been there and done that. I don't see none of that here from the rip. Just say, I appreciate y'all, but I'm making an example. And if you come up in here trying to get your little shine, I'm going to make an example of you and you're going to get tossed out. Everybody want to be internet gangsters and internet thugs. Okay? I see some of y'all laughing. It is funny. But what is the point? Okay, let me back it up because you're talking about dude need to be seen. There's people right here looking. Okay, y'all see where I'm circling at? Let me do it for the challenged people. Y'all see what I'm circling? There are witnesses right here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 people right here. All these cars are witnesses. He is right at the edge of the street. It ain't like he in some back alley talking about he doing this because he want to be seen. How more seen can you be? What you gonna do, obstruct traffic and get back out on the street? Y'all do know that when accidents do happen, collisions do happen, you cannot obstruct the flow of traffic. You have to get out. I guess people don't understand laws and rules. If the vehicles are drivable, if they're able to be removed, they got to get off the road. Okay, unless somebody was injured and they can't move the vehicle, you know, so many scenarios, you got to get off the road. People get off the road. The officers got to get off the road. You can't block traffic. Okay, the officers and emergency response people are only out there to expedite the situation as quickly as they can so that people can continue to go. So you got to be over here. And I want y'all to see it, that perfect view from the street. Look at all these cars too. You got witnesses here. And remember when I played the video, y'all remember y'all heard these people right here, they had to blur them out. But you remember you heard those people say, we watching. But yet you want to have an ignorant troll like this come up here talking about he doing it so that he can be seen as something going down. As if people can't see him right here. And not to mention here on the other side. Telling you, this he's staging this. Okay? And I can speak on this because I'm a black man. Okay, I'm not another race, I'm not another ethnicity. I can speak from this because I've been in these situations. I've been all types of situations, y'all, that if I did not comply, I wouldn't be here right now. And I'm trying to help young men, older men, women, people. This ain't the time to pop off at the mouth and get crazy. You better get in control and better live to fight another day. Because a lot of these situations, you could say, yes, it's wrong if an officer goes there, and we have to do this situation by situation basis. Right now, we're talking about this. But I will say, in a lot of those situations, it could have been prevented because the people are escalating as well. Again, situation by situation basis. But here, the officer's not escalating anything. He's trying to de-escalate. And that's what they're trained to do, which also tells me that this officer is trained and knows what they're doing. It's not an officer that needs rehabilitation and training and all this stuff. I'm not saying they can't benefit from those things, but what I'm saying is he's responding as proper as you could possibly respond. Okay, so just keep watching.
Against the wall. I see it against the wall here.
Okay, I also want y'all to see that on this side of the street, okay, for anybody want to come up here and think they so intelligent, think y'all gonna outsmart somebody by the name of brainwaves with no facts, no figures, no information, just opinions. Look at this. Y'all see how many cars are on this street? Do you see how many witnesses are here? Also, if we come over here on this part of the intersection, because I think he's going to turn that way. I think it just, the footage just, oh wait, hold on. I clipped back. But let's take a look at the other side and show you how visible he is.
Stay down for me. Hey, stay here. Stay here.
Sir, I need some water. Can you get some water? Please.
Stay here. I'll get you some water here.
Why does he need to get some water? What? He need to get some water so he can get back in lights, camera, action, tape 372, action. What? He need water so he can continue to go? Come on, man. Okay. Look at this side of the intersection. I did this on purpose. Okay. I fast forward. I'm going to rewind it. I want y'all to see. Look at all these cars over here. All these vehicles can see, and then you got the whole other side over here. All these people, if they're witnesses, these vehicles are witnesses. I can't tell if this is a potential traffic camera up here or not. I can't tell, but it might be a potential traffic camera. There's cameras. Dude can be seen through and through. Okay, and they blurred out the people over here too. There's the other people on this side of the street right here. I just want y'all to see how visible this is, okay? So I'm gonna run it back just a pinch. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so you have this side of the intersection as well. They can see here. Look at all these people that these vehicles, these are witnesses. All of these folks can see, and y'all see this whole line of cars right here. That's a whole lot of witnesses if something were to go down. If something was to go down, that's a whole lot of witnesses. Okay. Now, I know he's acting annoyed. But he's acting like he's under the influence. Because some of y'all are just now joining the live chat. Y'all just now joining my stream. Y'all just now seeing it. I've already covered this and went over it. The officer called in for backup because of suspect with DUI. Because I pointed out how he's acting irate. He can't sit still. He's not making any sense. He's saying people trying to delete him. For those of you that are new here, we're trying to avoid the K word that rhymes with Bill. Okay? We're trying to avoid saying the S word that sounds like ride. It ends with ride. Okay? We're using delete, off, pass, something similar to that. Okay? He's like throwing his hands up, but the officer's not even asking for his hands up. Let me explain how this looks to onlookers. Onlookers will come by and just see like, oh my goodness, a black man has his hands up. What is the officer's doing? It almost would make it look like the officer, like to set up the officer if anything. You see what I'm saying? To try to set up the footage. He did mention this was a stunt. For those of you that are just joining me, I'm going to come back to this. Let me back up where he said a stunt. Right here. What does this say? I had a stunt today, sir. Let me just leave this on the screen for people coming to me that don't understand what I'm talking about. He just said he has a stunt and he's smiling. Look at his facial expression. He is smiling. He's not crying. He's not yelling. He doesn't look sad. He doesn't look thirsty. He doesn't look frustrated. He's looking like he's having the time of his life. He is smiling. And he's not even making eye contact with the officer while he's speaking. The yellow text is Mr. Anderson speaking. The white text is the officer speaking. He's not even making eye contact with the officer because he's too busy trying to look around and make sure that his props and the scenery look right for his video. Meaning this video footage that he thought he was going to spin and make it look like the police is trying to do something to him, but it's actually the other way around. Look at that. He's still smiling. Still not looking at the officer while he's talking. See? He's still talking, looking away, checking the other side. Let me look over there. Why is he not making eye contact with the officer? Talking about he's scared. Scared of what? Somebody show me what you can see right now in this vicinity that you'll be scared of. With an officer right there in front of you. Knowing that backup about to show up in a major California intersection. Los Angeles. It's police everywhere in LA. See? He's smiling again. The officer's like, you had what? He's happy to say a stunt. Again, looking at the body camera. I just got to break this stuff down for y'all. Look, still, he said a stunt. Still looking at the body camera. And this is the first time he actually made eye contact with the officer. Look at that. He's still looking away in a stunt. The officer's trying to figure out, okay, whatever with a stunt, what kind of car you driving? He's still looking away. BMW. Still looking away. Talking about they trying to put stuff in his car. What do you mean they trying to put stuff in his car? Don't you think the officer would have been aware that stuff is trying to get put in his car? Okay, so let me fast forward back to where we are. Okay, so this is where we are. Again, he happy, licking his lips.
Stay here.
Sir, I need some water. Can you get some water? Please.
Stay here. I'll get you some water here in a second, okay?
Please.
Just have a seat up against the wall there,
Yes,
okay?
Natasha says, what does he mean by stunt? You tell me, Natasha. You tell this officer. You tell me. You tell everyone that's watching this. You tell his cousin with the Black Lives Matter movement. What in the world is this stunt? What kind of stunt? I'm going to tell you what the stunt is. The stunt is he thought that he could create a situation. I'm a fake a collision. I'm going to get into a collision or do something. Then the police are going to get called. And then I'm going to try to make it seem like the police harassing a black man. And then I'm going to blow up because I'm connected with the Black Lives Matter movement. I told y'all they be doing stuff like this. And then this was supposed to blow up. It's like, you know, we're tired of these police harassing black men and stereotypes. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, it was a white officer that responded. Perfect way to spin the story. Perfect time to pull the race card. That's the only stunt that I see here, figuring that he was going to blow up, that he'll be famous. Mr. Keenan Anderson, the guy who survived an altercation with the police. The guy who survived this and, you know, advocate for this, and then he figured he will blow up. I'm telling you, people will do anything for clicks, for views, for fame, for fortune. This is, by way of him doing this, him selling his soul to an extent. Now, I know some people say, what are you saying? You are crazy. Y'all, it's 2023 and I don't have time to explain this. Okay? This man is willing to do anything and put his own life at risk, everybody's life at risk, just to pull a stunt. Okay?
Have a seat against the wall. Have a seat against the wall here.
Everybody got to see me, sir.
I don't want to be in the black. He does not want to be in the black. The officer says, have a seat against the wall over here. And he says, I don't want to be in the black. Does this look like it's in the black right here? What do you mean you don't want to be in the black? What is black about there? There's nothing dark about that. It's well lit. It's right at the intersection. There's enough light. It's not nighttime. We can see that it is 3:44 p.m. right here. It is 15:44. It's 3:44 p.m. What do you mean you don't want to be in the black? What are you implying by saying you don't want to be in the black?
Have a seat against the wall here.
Everybody got to see me, sir.
Have a seat
I don't want
against
to be
the
in the
wall
black.
over here.
I want people to see me.
You want people to see you. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to let it play after this. He says he wants people to see him as if people ain't looking right there in this intersection. I just want y'all to know this. And he looking around at people. Okay, why do you want to be seen if you're talking about somebody's trying to delete you? You be trying to duck and dodge. You're not trying to be seen. Because if someone's trying to delete you, let's say if someone has a weapon from a distance, if you're seen, then you could get deleted. That's why I want to debunk them trolls that's coming in here. They make no sense. They think they're so smart. They think they're so intelligent. They don't understand how this stuff works. If you claim that you're being deleted, why do you want to be seen? You keep looking away like somebody's trying to delete me. Someone's trying to delete me. That's what he's been saying. I'm about to be deleted, right? That's what he keeps saying. Yet, now he's saying he want to be seen. And he talked about a stunt. Yeah, if you pulling a stunt, you definitely want to be seen. Yeah, you want people to see you so you can be trending. You get your fame, get your fortune. You're going to be on TV. People are going to talk about you. Now everybody know who you are. They know what's going on. You're cousin of the co-founder of the Black Lives Movement. Oh, this dude was about to be set. He was about to be set. Yeah, Charles is right. He said he's giving out code words, saying black as a code word. Exactly. He's saying he want them to see him. He about to do this stuff for Black Lives Matter. He's like, y'all about to see me. Y'all about to see me. I want people to see me. People gonna see. You ain't just gonna see my cousin. You gonna see me. He tired of getting to his cousins getting the shine. His cousin getting the shine or whatever, and the founder. He want to be seen. People will do anything to be seen, to get views, to get likes, to get clicks. Y'all see what's going on? All right, let me hit play.
You see me? Sure. Okay, you can sit right there then.
Okay, so the officer said, so you can sit right there. If he's truly just trying to be seen so something don't pop off to the trolls, the officer said you can sit right there. Look, he's right next to the officer's bike. He could take cover with the officer's bike. He's seen. The officer is right there. If something were to go down, the officer would protect him, even if he was a suspect, because someone would then be breaking the law by discharging a weapon. Okay, I understand terminology and verbiage. This officer would protect this individual, whether he was innocent or guilty or innocent, etc., etc. Let's keep it going.
You want to be seen? Sit right there. Sit right there if you want to have somebody see you. Okay? Just sit down for me.
Okay, did y'all hear what they said? We're watching you. You're okay.
Just sit down for me a second here. Okay? Sit down for me. Sit down.
Put the thing on me.
Sit down. I'm not.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me back it up a little bit more.
If you want to have somebody see you. Okay?
Y'all heard that? We're all watching you, okay?
Okay? Just sit down for me a second here. Okay? Sit down for me. Sit down.
Put the thing on me.
Sit down. I'm not putting any.
Now, the whole time, the officer, we're talking about, looking at the time, it's 15:44. We're talking about probably like 11 minutes in now. This officer's been saying, can you please sit down? Can you please sit down? Can you please sit down, sir? Can you please sit down? Can you please sit down? Let me ask you a question. If you had a job to do, in your job, you were an officer, let's put yourself in this officer's shoes, and you've been asking someone to sit down for over 10 minutes. How do you think you would feel? Would you feel respected? Would you be frustrated? Especially when someone's constantly moving, looking like they about to bolt and run. He might run out in this intersection and could get hit by a car. You see what I'm saying? We don't know does he have a weapon on him? We don't know if Mr. Anderson was armed. There's a lot of stuff. You don't know what he's about to do. You've been asking and asking and asking and asking and asking. You're being respectful. You're being nice. You're not raising your voice. The only time this officer spoke up was just to make sure that Mr. Anderson heard him. Okay? I'm just saying stuff that people may not want to hear. Okay? Exactly. Goddess Gangster said that officer was calm as F. And I have to agree. I don't even know if I would have been that calm. That officer was chilling. He said, sit down. He ain't putting anything. That officer's not pulling anything out. Does it look like that officer got a taser or any type of weapon in his hand? Let me run this back. See, he want to spin it like, oh, see, okay, let me tell you how this goes. Man, yeah, I had this situation with this officer. Yeah, it was a traffic collision, man. It was just a routine collision, an accident. Yeah, and then the officer had me going over here, and then like the officer was being threatening, and I felt threatened for my life. So I was trying to go over here, and then the officer had a weapon, you know what I'm saying? And I tried to run, the officer wasn't listening to me, and I was trying to say what's what, and then they came jumping on me, and then they got me, man. You know, like, man, this ain't right, man. Come on now. Also, I want to add those people in the background, that lady who said, we see you, okay? Don't you think if this officer wasn't handling things properly, that those people would have been saying something in the background like, we got this on camera, we filming you, you ain't right? Don't you think the cars right there would have stopped? It'd have been a traffic jam and all. No, what it looked like is the officers doing their job. See, people don't think about those types of things like I do. Everybody just caught up in the emotions. Oh, black man, this stop right here with the police, the white officer.
Please, just sit down for me a second here, okay? Please, sit down for me. Sit down. Put the thing on me.
He said, you putting the thing. Do y'all see the thing? Where's the thing at?
No, I'm not putting anything. Come here, sit down over here. Please. I don't want you on the road.
He's saying, I don't want you in the road. Look, this man is about to step out in the road backwards, and he keeps looking over there like he planned to be over there in that location. The whole time since he been right there in that corner, he been looking over in that direction. And y'all see this black, I guess it's a BMW, whatever. Let me get the text off the screen. See if I can get the text off the screen. Y'all see that black BMW right there about to cross the intersection? And he about to go bolt out. Just keep watching.
Come here, I don't want you on the road. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Okay, now I want y'all to observe something. He's running out in the road while the cars start moving. This is exactly what the officer was saying. People get hurt this way. You see what I'm saying? This is how people get hurt. He's not walking through the crosswalk. I mean, the light is red anyway at the for him to go because the cars are coming. Watch this. He's moving while the cars are moving.
Come here. Come here.
Y'all see the cars pulling forward. He's in the street while the cars are pulling forward, which forces the officer to have to stop traffic for safety reasons. Okay, because the cars are moving. He running out in the street. He might get hit. So you see how the officer is out there in the intersection honking. Okay, at this point, you made the officer run. Some people's like, oh, and then the officer got buck and got irate. Let me tell you something. He been calm up to this part. Now you making him have to chase. Okay, you made the officer have to chase. And y'all know what time it is when y'all make the officer have to run and chase. You in trouble. Okay, you putting more lives at stake here. These cars are coming. Trying to tell.
Get down over there.
Oh, now you want to comply?
Right now. Turn over on your stomach right now. Turn over.
He's still not listening about turning over. And look at that facial expression. Look at that facial expression. That's either someone intoxicated, someone that just does not have the mental capacity, or someone is very happy at what's taking place. My stunt is going very well. If he does not have any mental either illness or handicaps or some type of situations. That's the only other justification it might be for his actions. It doesn't seem like it based upon how he's been responding. It seems like this is exactly what he wants. So all of a sudden now he's complying and he's getting down, but then he's still not getting on his stomach. Remember, he didn't listen before. He's still not listening. Now he's putting people's lives at stake. He says, get to the ground now. Let's just keep watching it.
Get down over there! Turn over on your stomach right now! Turn over on your stomach right now! Turn over! Turn over! Over on your stomach!
He's still not on his stomach. And then he gets up.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir.
He set this up. The officer said, turn over on your stomach, but then he chooses to get up.
Get over on your stomach!
Hold on. Okay.
Why in the world would you get up at this moment? I want y'all to see this. Can somebody, one of my mods, block Jogger? Because this is my channel. Thank you. And I can do whatever the HE double hockey sticks I wanted. If you wanted to see the whole video play, you should have been here when I first released it. I played the video in exactly 6 minutes without interruption. And I explained that I was going to do this. So if you want to come here and see the whole video, for anybody just now joining me, y'all need to get with the program. You can't come up on no live stream or come into class late and then think you know what's going on. You got a problem with it? You should have been here when I actually started class. And it's no problem. If you come join me later, that's fine. But don't be coming up here trying to criticize me on my show, telling me what I should and shouldn't do. You want to see the whole video play? Go rewind it. I did it in exactly 6 minutes. I'm doing you a favor so you can just jump right to 6 minutes and watch the whole video play. And then come back here before you open your mouth. Thank you, mods, for doing your job, because I told you they're going to come up here saying something stupid as I'm breaking this down like a pound. I told you they're going to come up here getting stupid. It's like y'all know I'm spiritually gifted. I already see this stuff coming. Okay, so let's watch this.
Get down over there! Turn over on your stomach right now! Turn over on your stomach right now! Turn over! Turn over!
He says yes, but he ain't doing it.
Over on your stomach! Get over on your stomach!
Hold on. Okay, please.
He says, hold on, okay, but he's getting up to run. At this point, all bets are off because he's not listening. You got other officers there. He hadn't been listening this whole time. What he's saying is not making sense. And anytime people like this do not make sense, I have to reiterate, they're either mentally challenged, so there's no telling how they're going to react. So for safety reasons, you have to secure that individual. Okay? It's not even about the officers and the individual at that point. You got to secure for them, but you've got all these cars around, all these witnesses. You don't know what this dude's going to do. Is he going to get up and run and try to take someone's car or get into some car? Or you don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to run into the intersection while vehicles are moving? Like, you don't know what's going on at this point, and this dude has not been listening. Mr. Anderson has not been listening at all. Okay, so at this point, all bets are off.
Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please.
You know what?
Help me, please. No, please help me.
Now he's still trying to get up.
Please.
Keenan, relax!
He's fighting.
Keenan, relax.
He's fighting the cuffs, fighting the officers.
Help. Kill me. Please stop. I'm a pain.
Okay, at that moment, did it look like they were trying to delete him? No, it looked like they were trying to secure him. They weren't beating him.
Hold on. We already have a unit helping you guys out, right? So, give us a second. We're going to try to set everything up so that way no one gets hit and there's no other vehicles.
I think the guy under me told us, the guy's trying to run away. He's driving this car.
That's the BMW. Hold on, let me see what. Let me run that back. So y'all see, that's the BMW right here. This is the BMW right here. I want y'all to see. I'm gonna circle it. Okay, this is the BMW they was talking about. Okay, So let's peep real quick what's going on right here from the other.
Everything up so that way no one gets hit and there's no other vehicles.
The guy's trying to run away. Driving this car.
Okay, so they like, oh snap, he's actually the suspect. See, these are the other officer responding, talking about, oh snap. So that dude is the suspect. See, he told the other officer that. Oh my goodness. He told the other officer another story, and once again, they're getting info, and it's still not adding up to Mr. Keenan. This is what I want y'all to see. Nothing is adding up with what he's saying. They're saying, I think that guy up there needs help though, because the guy's trying to run away. So who is the guy up there? They're referring to whatever guy. See where she's pointing? If you look to the right, she has her arm. This lady has her arm over here by the BMW in the corner. She's pointing basically to some other guy over here that needs help though, because the guy's trying to run away. What guy did we see running away? Mr. Keenan Anderson. That's the only guy we seen running. Everybody else posted up. Right? Right? Y'all see this? Only one person trying to run away. I want y'all peep game. The officer just need to make sure that the vehicle's off the road. Y'all see that? So no one gets hit. There's no other vehicle. We don't want nobody else impacted. Okay, so they're trying to set everything up. Let's see. I don't know if I can see another. There's a guy over here to the right by this white SUV. I'm trying to see if I can see what's what. I know it's kind of hard to see, but let's just let it play from here.
We already have a unit helping you guys out, right? So give us a second. We're going to try to set everything up so that way no one gets hit and there's no other vehicles.
The guy's trying to run away. Driving this car.
Let's go get him.
Okay, y'all see what she said? The guy is just trying to run away, which is Mr. Keenan Anderson. The guy was driving this car. Okay, so the guy is trying to run away was driving that BMW. That sounds like a criminal act to me. Okay, y'all remember at the end of the video, we heard another man speaking saying that it's his BMW, not Mr. Keenan Anderson's BMW. Was this the stunt that he tried to pull? That other gentleman said that he's an Uber driver, probably Uber Black, and that's his BMW. Okay, I'm just putting this together, y'all. So you see the officer's like, oh, they got to go get him because they put two in together. It's like, oh, he's the suspect. That's what's going on here. And he's trying to run away. He's like, oh, let's get him. They ain't worried about the people there. They ain't going nowhere. They're victims. See, police is two officers, a driver and a passenger. They ain't finna. He said, oh, let's see. There's a passenger there and there's a driver. Okay, so there's two officers. I just want y'all to see this. They ain't finna leave the people there at this scene unless they pretty much know that they ain't going nowhere. Okay, let's break this down. So now they're heading over to Mr. Keenan Anderson.
Turn around.
See?
Over on your stomach. Get over on your stomach. Hold up. Get down.
Why in the world are you going to get up when police are yelling at you, telling you to turn over on your stomach and get down, and then he's getting up? Look at his face. Let me see something. He even looked kind of happy there. Like, I got to find... Look at that face. That looks like somebody that's acting. Somebody tell me, does that look like a believable face, or does that look like someone that's acting? You see this Lexus, the silver Lexus over there in traffic, the windows down. I believe that tan colored Camry got their windows down. You know, some people roll their windows up because they're all snap. I don't want to be around. I see behind the officer there with the looks like next to the Tesla. It's directly behind the officer. It looks like they windows are cracked. They trying to hear and watch what's going on. Somebody else behind the Lexus got their windows cracked. Okay, so let's just watch this from this particular angle.
Over on your stomach! Get over on your stomach!
Hold on. Get down. Hey, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please.
He's trying to make it seem like they do. What are they doing to him? Look at that face. It's like he acting. He's smiling. He like, please don't do this. Like, please help. Like, what are you talking about? Please don't do what? Look at that. Look at that face. Do y'all see him smiling? Somebody, please tell me either I have lost my ever-loving mind, or this is facts right here. Why in the HE double hockey sticks is this man smiling? If he's really threatened for his life. Somebody, please make it make sense to me. Somebody, please tell me, please tell me it's just me and I'm tripping. Brainwaves is tripping. Brainwaves is losing it. I'm just making up stuff here. Why on earth is this man smiling at this moment? He's loving every bit of it. From the beginning, yes, Natasha is right. He stages everything, beginning to the end. I'm just letting this marinate for a second. This man is smiling. He's loving it. He's thinking about, man, I'm about to blow up. I'm about to be famous. They're going to be talking about me on every news outlet. I'm linked to the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm about to be famous. I'm about to be raking it in. And I see Natasha said he's high. Exactly. So even if he is intoxicated, remember the officer called in a suspected DUI. This man it's probably both. I believe he's faking the funk because he says stunt, and he's intoxicated, and he's enjoying it. It's probably all of this. He is in heaven right now. He's like, yes, that's what he's like. Look, he's saying, please help me, please, but he's smiling. Somebody, please make all this stuff make sense. All right, so let me back it up. And I told y'all to pay attention to the smiles.
Hey, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please. Help me, please. Help me, help me. Help me, please. Please, please, please.
Still fighting,
Please.
resisting them. They're saying, Keenan, relax.
They're trying to kill me.
Does that look like they trying to delete him?
Stop them right now. They're trying to kill me.
Who in the world is CeeLo? I mean, are they talking about Goody Mo B? You talking about CeeLo from Goody Mob? Who in the world is CeeLo? Somebody tell me who CeeLo is. Besides from Goody Mob. Who is this CeeLo? So when this is happening, he's calling out the CeeLo. Who is CeeLo? You right, Charles. What's up, Ariana? I'm glad you could join us. Who in the world is CeeLo? Somebody tell me who is CeeLo.
Hey, stop him, I'll tell you. Stop him, I'll tell you.
Now, they got to get control of him because he's completely out of control at this point. They've been telling him relax. They tried to tell him to sit. Remember, the officer in the beginning wasn't even trying to put cuffs on the man. He just trying to figure out what's going on. So he went from having full freedom to move. Now, you see, they talking about 28. They need some help. They need some backup. It's taking all of those people to restrain him. Y'all know that's what drugs do. Drugs will make an individual super strong. And if they that strong, you might need to tell them what they're willing to do and what they will do. Okay? So he talking about CeeLo is trying to delete him. Who is CeeLo? Because he wasn't hollering CeeLo earlier. Okay, let's see, we're 5 minutes in this video. Let me back up real quick when he was talking about, I'm gonna jump right back. I want to see when he was talking about they trying to let me back up a little. You see, he had a stunt. I'm deliberately okay. He says they're going to try and delete him. Multiple people. So is he referring to them or somebody else? What is going on here? Then you come back here to where we were just at. And then now he's saying CeeLo is trying to get him. So is it them or is it CeeLo? He ain't making no type of sense whatsoever. Let me hit play.
Keenan tried to kill me. I have stunt on YouTube. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Yes, sir. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you.
He just said I have a stunt on YouTube, so they call it unintelligible. But he just said, listen, I have a stunt on YouTube.
Kill me. I have stunt on YouTube.
I have stunt on YouTube.
Kill me. I have stunt on YouTube.
He said YouTube. I have stunt on YouTube.
I have stunt on YouTube.
What in the world is your stunt on YouTube? Now the officers are like, just chill, quit fighting. On Gotasia, he's resisting arrest, hollering all this stuff, or not even arrest at this point. He's just resisting, chilling out so you can figure out what's going on.
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Yes, sir. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Hey, stop it, stop me.
Now he says yes.
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you.
He called them an actor. He said, actor, listen, calling the officers actors.
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. I'm gonna tase you. Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over, I'm gonna tase you. Turn over.
Look at that face. What in the world is that face? Let me see if I can. The way that he's making a face, it look like he's playing a game. Like he don't really look scared. He's like, like what's going on now? Like he's trying to play into it. And then he keeps looking down and looking like, why would you be looking down? If you worried about getting tased, you'd be looking up at the officers like, stop, stop. Okay, then he's like, oh, I got to make it look believable. Still looking at the camera. Got to look at the officers sometimes, got to make it look believable. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let it play.
Stop it right now. Stop it right now. Turn over. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Turn over, I'm going to tase you. Turn over, I'm going to tase you.
He's still not turning over.
What trouble?
If you're threatened for your life, see, now he's trying to say they're trying to George Floyd you. They ain't George Floyd you because they ain't putting their hands or putting their knee on your throat. His knee is right there, but it ain't on his throat.
Stop it. Stop it, I'm going to tase you. Okay, stop it, I'm going to tase you.
See, that officer did not put his knee on his throat. I want y'all to see this. He talking about George Floyd though. Y'all see what the officers need. The officers is on the ground trying to secure him, trying to reach over him and secure, because at this point they're trying to put the cuffs on him. But yeah, he's trying to say they're trying to George Floyd him. And then even when they pulled his arm up, they trying to be respectful and not break his arm to get his arm in cuffs. See how his voice, he trying to make it sound like, I'm being choked. I'm being choked. I'm being choked. Okay, right there. That might be the extent right there, but the officer's just reaching over his body. Look, the officer is not even trying to go for his neck. The officer just trying to reach over there for that hand. They all trying to grab his hand to pull, but all of a sudden he act like he got a knee on his throat. They trying to George Floyd me. Y'all, did y'all peep that?
George Floyd me. They're trying to George Floyd me.
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you.
But nobody's on his throat.
Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Stop it, I'm gonna tase you. Stop resisting. Please, stop resisting.
Please. Please. Please.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him.
Okay.
He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me.
You getting tased, bro, not blasted at this point.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, did y'all hear those beeps? That alerts the officers on when they need to release the taser. Do you understand? Okay, I need to break some things down to y'all. The tasers have timers. They have alerts on them for safety reasons. That lets the officer knows you can tase someone for X amount of time safely, at least for the most part. And then at that point in time, when that beep goes off, you need to release the taser. Okay, so listen to this.
I'm gonna tase him. I'm gonna tase him.
They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me.
Hear the beep?
Stop it.
Hear the beep again?
Stop it. Don't resist.
No.
Stop resisting.
See?
Stop resisting.
Hear the beep again? That's when you release.
Stop it.
Please.
Help. Do not move.
See, the officer keeps stopping right when it beeps.
Do not move.
But he's still resisting. But he's saying, okay, help me. But then you're resisting.
Stop it. Stop resisting.
Okay, I want to break something down. If those officers were actually trying to delete him, he would have been deleted. See, you know how this would have went? If those officers were trying to delete him right when they say get down on the ground, the moment he put hands on the officers trying to stand back up or whatever and fight, they would have been like, cloud. That'd be the end of it. Right then and there. Instead, they're using the taser to get control of this man because this man's probably intoxicated. And if he's not, or whatever, he's just strong or whatever it is, a combination thereof. So they got to get control of him because he out of control. You got at least, 4 or 5 officers here right now. They not on his neck. They not choking his air. They not beating him down. They not slamming him on the ground. They not doing any of that crazy stuff that we've seen happen. They're not slamming him on the ground. They ain't beating him down. They're not stepping on him. They're not doing nothing. And they use the taser because the taser is supposed to lock you up to the point and stun you to the point where they can at least get cuffs on you and get control of the individual, but he's still fighting. So when you keep fighting like this, you're asking for it. Okay, you're asking for it. You know, he went into cardiac arrest, for those of you that don't know, at the hospital, and that's when he got deleted. And you know, the whole thing is because he got tased all those times. This is why he's no longer here. How about you just complied a long time ago? You wouldn't even be in cuffs. But you know, that makes for a boring movie, right? A boring YouTube video. A boring stunt that he said. Okay, so there's another officer. I'm just going to let this one play. Yeah, he put this on himself.
Please, sir, please don't do this. Please don't do this, sir. Please. Help me, please.
You know what?
Help me, no, please, help me.
He's standing up trying to run, but then he's saying, please help me. Please, 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 sir. Please. But you standing up fighting. Keenan, relax. They didn't slam him to the ground. They ain't slamming him down. They ain't breaking no bones. They just trying to hold him to get cuffs on him to get him under control. No, bro, you the actor. The only actor is Mr. Keenan Anderson. Everybody else calm. All those people he said that was trying to delete him, they all calm. Everybody calm. The officers calm.
Stop resisting. Please stop resisting. Give me your arm. Please.
But he's saying please, but they just trying to put him in cuffs. There's the beat. There's the beep again.
Stop it. Yes, sir.
It's usually 3 to 5 seconds. 3, 4. There we go. 4 seconds. That's when the taser beeps.
Stop it. Not move. If not, I'm gonna take you again. I got one.
He keeps saying, okay, help me, but you still keep moving. He's still resisting. He was warned. He was warned to stop every single time. They finally got cuffs on him.
Was also captured by a witness on their cellular phone.
I've seen police that calm. I've seen that police that calm before. Like, they really do not want to get into another situation. They got a bad enough rap on them as it is. Police got a bad enough rap on them as it is. They trying to change and turn the page. Okay, now listen. That guy right there. So we're hearing from the driver of the BMW. It's not Mr. Keenan Anderson. The actual owner of the BMW says that guy right there, he caused that accident. He was trying to what? Steal my car. He was trying to steal my car. Y'all see what it says? He was trying to steal my car. But he tried to flip around. He, meaning Mr. Keenan Anderson, tried to tell that first officer that it was his BMW. Peep game, y'all. Peep game. Watch. Y'all notice how accidents happen, right? Remember, he was trying to pull a stunt. How many of y'all know that people will cause a fender bender just to try to get you to hop out the car? You know, to exchange information to see what's going on. And as soon as you hop out the car, they sit up there and take your ride. Go skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Just so y'all know. I don't know if y'all know about that. You see what I'm saying? People will tap you. You know, I ain't talking about no real bad collisions, but they'll like have a little bender with you. See what I'm saying? Just a little light damage so that they can, you know, repair the damage so it's cheap to get it fixed, right? Little bumper damage, little cosmetic damage. Then you get out like, oh no, what happened? Yada, yada, yada. And then they go, skirt, skirt. Then he says, yeah, the police are doing the right job right now. Okay, I'm gonna run it back. Y'all just listen to what he's saying. Look at the yellow text.
Yeah, the police is doing the right job right now. Don't think that the police is your way.
See? What did they just, what old dude said right there? Don't think the police are abusing him. He was trying to go away. Now, this is the narrative of this gentleman who says that he owns the BMW, right? Y'all know you can check the registration, insurance, and all that stuff to see who owns it. That's real quick. Oh, better yet, just run the license plate. I mean, after all, we're talking about the police. Y'all don't think that they didn't run the license plate? Y'all don't think they didn't run the license plate when the other officers pulled up? That's when they ran and put two and two together. It's like, oh, snap. The statement that this lady's giving, okay, all this stuff is innocent. This dude is the suspect. That's what it's like, oh, snap. Let's go boat. Hop in the Explorer. Let's go over there. Okay? He was always trying to run. He was running from the onset of the video, and every single time he could not sit still. And even at that last time when the officers tased him, he still was trying to get up and run. The whole time he'd been trying to run. Okay, but yet they want to holler police brutality. I ain't seen no beatings with no clubs. I didn't see them pulling out no gun. I didn't see them using excessive force, standing on him, you know, doing all like pulling a George Floyd. I ain't seen none of that. Okay? And I know if I don't see it, you know good and well if this were to go to court or anything like this, you know they ain't gonna see nothing. Okay, let's continue. Okay. I think someone else came on and said, I think that guy's in a very paranoid state. Exactly. He's probably under the influence. That's what the first officer said. And then he said he's trying to pull a stunt. You probably do need to be under the influence to try to pull a stunt like this. See? See? I'm an Uber driver, and he was trying to steal my car while he hit the other cars right there. See, he hit the other cars while he was trying to steal the car. See, that was the stunt. He probably was like, look, watch this. I'm going to take this Uber Black, and I'm going to steal the Uber. I'm going to stage something. I'm going to pull a stunt to where I can steal this BMW. Then he'd be like, yeah, look at me in this Beamer. He making himself look real suspect right now. He was in the car. He was in the BMW right there. And then look, mind you, in the background with this footage, he's still arrested. He's okay. Look at this. You see, watch Mr. Anderson here. Okay, at one point in time he down, but then he's still getting up fighting. Watch this. Just watch Mr. Anderson, y'all. He's still fighting and still struggling, still trying to get up. Look at that. He's still trying to.
Relax. No, this is an act. This is an act.
What do you mean this is an act?
Help me.
What do you mean this is an act? What kind of sense are you making, bruh? What do you mean this is an act? What are you talking about? Do those cuffs look like an act? Did that taser look like an act? Does their uniform, do their squad cars and motorcycle look like an act? Somebody make it make sense. His badge look like an act. The car looks like an act. The body cams look like an act. This is a real good act, y'all. Look at that badge. That badge is legit. Look at it. Okay, Officer Combs. Could be Coombs, but I think it's Combs. Got the name right there. You can call it in. You can look. You can verify all the information there. But this is an act, huh? He got all. Look at them sets of cuffs. They had to put two sets of cuffs on him and tie his legs together. 2 sets of cuffs just to get him secure.
They're trying to kill me.
Yeah, they're really trying to delete him. Who is CeeLo? Your dope boy? The one who you was trying to stunt off and film this, get this video footage for? Who is CeeLo? What's up, Dana Stewart? He is delusional.
I got him on the ground over there to sit on his own, and then he fucked the traffic race. I don't know. They think I killed CeeLo.
What do you mean? What is he talking about? Ain't nobody said that he think that he deleted anybody. They all looking like, what in the world? Look at that officer's face standing up over there on the left. They like, what in the world is this dude on? What is he talking about? And you heard Officer Combs or Coombs right here, Officer Coombs with the helmet, the motorcycle officer. He said he had, I got him on the ground over there to sit on his own.
I don't on the ground over there to sit on his own and then he stopped the traffic race. I don't know. They think I killed Kilo. They think I killed Kilo. Alright. Help me! Please! Please!
Y'all see the club on the ground? Okay. Let me I want to get the words off the screen. Y'all see the club down on the ground. Y'all see a knife down there on the ground. Y'all see it down on the ground. Okay? None of these officers use any weapons to hurt this man. They only use the taser to get control. That's what tasers do. I mean, if he complied, he wouldn't even got tased.
They're trying to sedate me.
How are they trying to sedate you? They tasing you, bruh. You ain't listening. What they give you a prescription medication or something? They trying to make you drink something, or they trying to inject you with something? What do you mean they trying to sedate you? You talking about he know too much? Know too much about what? What you doing here?
I know too much.
Know too much about what?
Kilo.
Now, what I want y'all to see here, I wonder, are those like pills or something down? Maybe they did actually end up, but they couldn't give him nothing because his back is turned. He's like face down. He would have to be turned over to swallow something. But you see by the officer standing up right next to Mr. Keenan and his foot, there's looks like white pills on the ground or something. I don't know. It is no telling, but this is crazy. Okay, and that was the end of the video right there. Y'all, this is just absolutely insane. Norma is right. It's sad. She says this stunt caused the deletion. Exactly. Oh, wow. Patriot Chick said that's a movie theater behind him. That's right. See, all of this was a stunt. A stunt gone wrong. And I want y'all to understand, y'all don't need to be out here playing around trying to make a situation look like something. That's what the Bible would call tempting God. You know, you want someone to save you, or you want God to save you, etc., but then you put yourself in a situation where you're tempting God. Playing around with the police, especially as a black man, that is not something you want to do. You don't want to do it, period, but you definitely don't want to do it as a black man. Because we automatically have a high propensity to be labeled as a suspect and to fit a stereotype. I'm just saying, high probability that you already gonna get stereotyped, and the last thing you want to do is to start fitting the description of the stereotype. This is sad. He got his own self deleted. Like, y'all, I'm not saying that this should have happened to this man, but he put himself in this situation. So like the officers got him in cuffs, and what Black Lives Matter, what they're trying to say is that there was no paramedics or anyone that came to the scene. So because there was no emergency, like medical emergency response that came to the scene, by the time he got to the hospital, that's what caused him to be deleted. But right here, he's not showing any signs of distress. All he's showing is that he's healthy enough and strong enough to fight. And because this gentleman here, Mr. Anderson, was in this condition and seemed intoxicated, How do we know that it wasn't the drugs that led to his cardiac arrest? Some Norma says CeeLo was the green money. Exactly. I'm not saying that this man shouldn't be here now, but he put himself in this situation. And I'm sorry, all them officers, it don't look like they responded wrong. Like they kept calm. That's a very busy intersection. Okay, somebody I know had said that earlier. This is a very busy intersection. Bia says, how many officers are trying to keep him down? We got 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 officers that I can see right now. I'm sorry, 7 officers. And you're able to fight off that many officers? Anybody that's doing that is liable to pop off and do anything. They really did. They really did. Charles is right. They handled him with kid gloves. The only reason why they used the tasers is to get control, because they were trying to get cuffs on him to get control of him. Y'all, let me break something down. I do traffic enforcement for those of you that are here. Okay? I know what it's like when somebody doesn't comply and they don't listen, because when they do that, then they put everybody at stake. They put pedestrians at stake. They put other drivers at stake. They put me at stake, standing out in the middle of the street. My wife be concerned about me. A lot of people that know what I do be concerned about me. Okay? And when somebody don't comply, it does piss you off. I'm gonna let you know right now. You're being respectful for them. You're showing them there's no reason for them to not comply. You're moving them in a timely fashion. Safety reasons at a very dangerous intersection that I do traffic enforcement. And they don't listen. Crazy, y'all. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I know what these officers be feeling like. And I know what it's like when you get someone to comply, as well as when you try to get someone to comply and they completely ignore what you got to do and they do the exact opposite, which puts everyone in danger. And when that happens, you've got to secure the situation. Dana Stewart says he tested positive for cannabis and cocaine, according to the news. I'm pretty sure from my understanding, that's what happened. So being that he has all of this in his system, he's not in his right mind. Okay, he's under the influence. And before Black Lives Matter wants to holler that he went into cardiac arrest because he got tased so many times, do we know this? Could this been a reaction from all of the drugs that were in his system? You see what I'm trying to say? Because he was seeming just fine on the scene. I'm not saying the body couldn't experience trauma after the fact. But the point that I'm making is, regardless, he put himself into that situation. It could have been an MK Ultra mind control. And it could have been, there's more to this. It's that the Black Lives Matter movement could have something to do with this. CeeLo and them trying to delete him. He could have been talking about this could have been a sacrifice or a ritual. Oh, it's a whole lot that could have been behind this. It's a whole lot that could be going on behind this. I'm about to call all this stuff out. What is really going on? You know, we're having deletions left and right, and this was yet another deletion related to cardiac arrest. How many cardiac arrests are we going to have? Could this have been a deletion? Like a set up sacrifice deletion? Because the whole thing looks staged except for the police's response. Ariana, you said, are they able to prove that legally? What are you referring to? Are you referring to that Mr. Keenan Anderson got deleted because of cardiac arrest due to trauma of being tased? Is that what you're saying? Can you clarify what you're asking here? I'm assuming that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, I want to know, what are these people's true agenda? Is this something to try to kickstart something with the Black Lives Matter movement? Try to make them relevant again or something? Like, what in the world is going on? Because, you know, that's the spin that they try to put on it. Except for someone like me that's debunking the whole thing. This sounds like a setup. Either this man, either Mr. Keenan, I don't think so. That's probably still to be investigated and determined if they can say that. From what I'm seeing, I don't see that he was wrongfully deleted. Yeah, Dana's right. She said it sounds like, that's what it sounds like, trying to create uproar and separation. Just when we get into a place where we might have some decency between police and the public, now you want to star something up, pull the race card, make it seem like this, and da 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 da. And I'm not saying everything is perfect now. We still got issues now when it comes to police and the public and situations. However, it's suspect here. And just looking at the footage, it doesn't look like the police did anything wrong. Looks like they responded accordingly. They were just literally doing their job. They all look shocked, trying to figure out what's going on as well. They're like, what in the world? I mean, I wonder, did the Black Lives Matter put him up to this? Who is this CeeLo? Besides money, what's the nick? Like, who is CeeLo? CeeLo could be a chick. CeeLo could be a dude. This whole thing is totally wrong. Let me see something. What if CeeLo was his cousin? Y'all know that when situations like this happen, when a deletion happens, a huge investigation has to go on. And everybody's suspect until they rule you out. So, you know, the Black Lives Matter co-founder, Patrice Cullors, her last name start with a C. Could she be, in fact, CeeLo? Could she be CeeLo? Could she have put him up to this? Had him intoxicated, all this stuff. Could she possibly have put him up to this? Remember, he was saying they are trying to delete him. Who are they? That's a group of people. That's a body. Could it have been something with Black Lives Matter? Y'all, I told y'all about how this industry works. It doesn't matter where you are and what you in. It's corrupt people all across the board. It's demonic people all across the board. It's satanic people across the board. Thank you so much, boss lady, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, see, it looks suspect. Ariana says, why no civil rights people speaking about this? I'm telling you, man, this sound, look, yeah, y'all, there needs to be an investigation going on, because I've already shown how he didn't comply. He said it was a stunt. He said it was a stunt. CeeLo, Norma says, CeeLo Green is one of the judges on The Voice show. I mean, could it be a connection with one of the judges? I mean, I know CeeLo Green is, like I said, former rapper from Goody Mob and one of the judges on The Voice show. Could it actually been connected to him? What in the world is going on? Something is off with this. And it's like this dude deliberately was doing this. There you go. George Soros funds the Black Lives Matter movement. Y'all, something's terribly wrong with this. What I'm going to say is this is a prime example on how not to act with the police. And yes, Ariana's right. He didn't call this person's name for no reason. He didn't say stunt for no reason. He didn't say they trying to delete him for no reason. He didn't call CeeLo Green for no reason. Y'all need to pay attention to the clues. They might have put him up to this. I feel you. You say you're surprised he didn't get hit by a car. That's because the police was out there on the scene. And you know, when the police and people see lights, they slow down, they look, try to figure out what's going on. And then they responded quickly, like that motorcycle cop. He was out there responding quickly in the intersection as soon as he ran, trying to get him on the curb and et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, they really kept him alive, if anything. Because that's what I was saying earlier. Dude could have got ran over. This is crazy, y'all. We might have to come back and look into this. I think we just stumbled on something. Yep, you're right, Ariana. Something is being shown in plain sight for us to see. I think we've just stumbled on something that nobody's talking about. And that's why I do these things, because we always get down to the nitty gritty and really find out what's going on. And obviously, something is up here. Something ain't adding up. And y'all know he ended up getting deleted. Once again, due to cardiac arrest. It's always cardiac arrest. That's the same thing that happened to Lisa Marie Presley. And remember, if y'all don't know, she had cardiac arrest twice. The same thing as Damar Hamlin. Y'all see the pattern of all this stuff going on? Something is up. This is a very strange and weird situation. And you could tell how the officers was looking on their faces. They like, what in the world is going on? Yeah, why did he run in front of that movie theater? Y'all, look at this movie theater. There are clues and cues here. See, look at his movie theater. Find something, afraid, live. Chuck, I can't see. Chuck something, because the body cam footage. Oh, Palahniuk or Palahniuk. I can't see what it is, but why he's right in front of a theater. Let me see when the officer turns. Probably, yeah, this is the way the body cam is. Who can't make it out. It's a lot. It's a lot. Something ain't right here, y'all. Something ain't right. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this. And we might need to start looking at potential setup suspects, because it's looking like they put this man up to this to create some type of buzz for the Black Lives Matter movement. Because now all of a sudden the co-founder getting shined, people talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, it's a big psyop. I know a lot about CERN. I know a lot about all these things. I just haven't been talking about it. Look, you got a point, Patricia. What's up, sweetie? Patricia says Corona is back, so they bring back Black Lives Matter. I mean, come on, it's a new year. We got to bring COVID back. Let's bring the violence and the separation and segregation and racism. You know, we got to bring this back, bring the politics back. Let's bring all this drama back. Programs. Yeah, he was. I did notice that. Norma says, did you notice the black and red signs as he was trying to walk away from it. Yeah, I pointed that out earlier. Let me do it when he was closer. Right here. Bleach and Deuce Customs. Both of them got smiley faces on it. I don't feel like it's random that he's doing this in front of these signs. I don't feel like it's random that he just so happened to be here. Could these people, look, let me show y'all something, y'all. My bad. Could these people over here not just be witnesses, but be a part of it to make sure he's carrying out the act? What in the world is going on? Yeah, ritual and Masonic colors. Exactly. Something's going on here. I feel like they put this brother up to being deleted. This is crazy, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I think I might have to do a follow-up on this. We're going to see what information comes out. But I wanted to break bread with everyone and let y'all all know. Something is terribly wrong in this situation. And y'all saw him smile, and y'all saw him enjoying to do this, to be a sacrificial lamb. So, I don't know. We're going to have to go back and look at this. You know, Ariana's right. Oops, I said the magic word. COVID starting to ramp back up. All this stuff starting to ramp back up as we start the year. What are they planning on doing? What are they trying to do? It's going to be a whole bunch of stuff kicking up. Hey, what's up, Michelle Ross? I'm sorry you late. I'm actually about to get up out of here. You might want to run it back because it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh my goodness, y'all. I think I'm about to get out of here because this took a whole nother turn and I'll have to go further. And I've been grinding all day long, appointments and stuff, and I got to get my family some time. On that note, y'all, so we're gonna take a look at this from this perspective that we all just discovered on. I'll probably do an update. I'm gonna try to do some research and put 2 and 2 together when I do the update. Now that we're seeing that this is taking this turn. So, y'all, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Check out my membership section if you would like to book a personal appointment with me. I do them via phone, video chat, video recording, in person in the local Atlanta area. I'm a life coach, consultant, spiritual master. So if it's business, if it's love, if it's spiritual, if it's career, if it's something else, I pretty much do it. Follow the instructions in the description box of this live stream, soon to be a video. Every live stream and video I have up on my channel, you can click on the About tab and get this information, or keep it simple and just go to brainwaves.com. Thank you so much for all the love and the support. I appreciate you all being here. Thanks and shout out to my mods for controlling the trolls trying to come up in here. And y'all saw how I debunked all the trolls. Thank y'all so much. So, sheesh. I'm getting out of here, y'all. This got my head spinning now because this went in a whole different direction. Like when someone sent me the video and I got it from a journalist, I thought it was one thing. But now after we've been examining this, we seeing once again, there's that satanic connection, that Freemasonic connection, that sacrificial connection once again. Thank you so much, Goddess. I see you over there. Thank you for your help and your support. Always, you know. So y'all, I'm about to take a break and get some R&R, spend some time with my I gotta give my wife some time. Your boy be grinding all the time and she get, you know, ain't getting no time. So, you know, I gotta give my wife and son some time, y'all. I'm getting out of here. I don't know. Maybe I'll follow up tomorrow. Maybe something else will pop off. Who knows? Just when I think I take a break and try to go in a different direction, it's still connected to a sacrifice. So yeah, I may have to change the title, and this may be a part. It's gonna be a part 2. So here it is, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I told y'all what to do. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. Really appreciate it. So on that note, I'm out, y'all. I might be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back probably Monday on MLK Day. We'll make it happen, all right? Either way, I'm out for now. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. And I'm going to send you all away. Until then, as I always do, with love, with blessings, and with